Regionals, James Villastrigo from Utah will take on Danny Romero Jr. out of New Mexico in the 119-pound division. There you see Danny Romero Jr. representing New Mexico in this West Regional. Daniel is an outstanding fighter with a record of 122 wins and 3 losses coming into this bout. This bout being held in Prescott, Arizona. And now entering the ring, Danny Romero Jr. You see his father there, Danny Romero Sr. He's his trainer. He's brought him a long ways, and he's really doing great in the amateur world. An exciting prospect. And he's working towards an Olympic bid.
119-pound weight class. Boxing out of the red corner, representing the state of New Mexico, Mr. Danny Romero.
17-year-old Danny Romero.
And his opponent, boxing out of the blue corner, representing the state of Utah, Mr. James Villastrigo.
And there you see James Villastrigo, who is one of the best amateur boxers in this division out of the West. This will be a good matchup here in the opening round of this tournament. 2 of the best 119-pounders that the Western United States has to offer. So here we go with round 1. The U.S. West Regionals are underway. And you see Danny Romero immediately going on the attack. The height advantage goes to Villastrigo. That's a slip down. The referee tells both men to wipe their gloves, and Romero immediately comes in on the attack. But as you can see, Villastrigo's a very skilled boxer. He can answer back. He'll do his best to use that height advantage. But Danny Romero, an explosive puncher. He's an incredible puncher as an amateur. I'm telling you, he's just dynamite. 119 pounds of pure power. There's a good right hand from Romero. Oh, and a solid right hand connects again, followed by a left to the body. You can see Romero's a good combination puncher. Again, a right hand. Very busy. The amateurs, 3 rounds, and they pack it all into 3 rounds. Lots of action. Again, Romero connecting with solid power punches. As you can see, Danny Romero's style is made to order for the professional ranks, and it won't be long till he'll be turning pro. And he's got a real power game. That's his game, is power. And he'll be really something to see in the professionals. But as you can see also, he's an excellent amateur, one of the best. And Villastrigo, very good boxer too. You can see he's got good technical skill. He moves well, but his problem right now is the power. And that edge has to go to Danny Romero Jr. in the white. Oh, a solid left hand from Romero, followed by a right. Again, Romero connecting, solid.
Here you go, Dan.
You can see that it's having an effect on Villastrigo already. There he is again with a right hand from Romero. Beautiful punching. Again, Romero very smart when he works the inside real well, being at the height disadvantage in this bout. You'll see him go to the body. And now the referee warns him for a low blow, I guess. The referee warns him. Again, a solid right hand from Romero. Of course, amateur boxing, the power doesn't really help you there because they count the number of blows that land solid. They score strictly on a punch landing. It doesn't matter how much power is behind it. And that's the difference between the pro and the amateur game. The professionals, you get credit for the power punches that you land. But a good opening round for Danny Romero. Now let's go to the second round here. This bout scheduled for 3 is in the bantamweight or the 119-pound division. I think you have to give that first round to Romero. He had a pretty good, pretty solid edge, pretty big actually. pretty big edge for Romero in the first round. Villastrigo's going to have to get busier. Again, Romero coming in with those powerful punches. Very effective puncher. Amateur boxing's a lot of fun to watch. Uh-oh. Villastrigo's down, but they're counting. He's getting the mandatory 8 count.
Let's go, Dan.
Let's see now. The referee wants to talk to Romero. And he's taking a point away for a low blow. So a point is taken away from Danny Romero here in the second round. For a low blow. The bout continues now. But as I was saying earlier, the amateur game's a lot of fun to watch because there's 3 rounds and they pack everything into those 3 rounds. You don't have to worry about pacing yourself for 6, 8, or 10, or 12 rounds. These men let it go. And the idea of the game is to land as many punches as possible. So they really let their hands fly in the amateurs, and that's what a lot of people like to see. Now you see Villastrigo working on the body, getting a little bit busier. Maybe that point deduction sparked him a little bit to come alive here. Hopefully that low blow point deduction won't discourage Romero from attacking the body, because that's a good fight plan right now for him. Again, left hooks coming. Oh my goodness, a solid right hand, and down goes Villastrigo. And there you see the power of Danny Romero Jr. He explodes with a right hand on the jaw of James Villastrigo.
Jump on him, Danny.
And now Romero goes on the attack. He'd like to finish him right here. Villastrigo very smartly ties him up.
Come on, Red.
And now the referee warning Romero for something. I didn't see anything there, but he gives him a warning. Actually, I think he should be warning Villastrigo because he's the one hanging on, tying Romero up.
Danny, get him. You know the
And here you see the attack of Danny Romero Jr. again. Another solid left hook ends the round right at the bell. Big round for Danny Romero Jr. as far as power goes, but again, power goes. But again, as I said, the amateurs, a knockdown counts no more than one cleanly landed punch. So, but still a very good round for Danny Romero Jr. But take the point away for the deduction. We go to the 3rd round now, and I have to say Romero Jr. is ahead in this bout. Again, Romero Jr. is just outspeeding, outlanding, out-hustling Villastrigo here.
There you go, Dan.
Those punches were caught by Danny Romero off the gloves. Villastrigo looks a little frustrated here. Ooh, Romero misses with a big right hand, but he continues to attack. I like that. When he missed the punch, he didn't back up frustrated about it. He continued to attack, and he gets inside and lands his punches. And now
what?
The referee takes a point away for something. I didn't see anything again. It looked to me like Villastrigo had his hand on the back of Romero's head, but the referee takes a point away from Danny Romero
Let's go,
Jr.
Danny, jump on him. You're fighting 2 guys in there.
And there you hear one of the fans saying, telling Danny Romero that he's fighting two guys in there, and I have to agree with that remark. I didn't see anything there. And
It's about time, Red.
finally, now a makeup call, I guess. He warns the other fighter. Romero continues to attack and stalk Villastrigo. You can see Danny Romero's style is just made to order for the pros. Just a wonderful boxer. Only 17 years old. And this kid is dynamite. New Mexico should be very proud of him.
Again, Dan.
Again, Romero hurting Villastrigo, knocking him back, driving him into the ropes.
Let's go, Dan.
Romero catches a jab there coming in. Oh, but lands a right and a left. And that ends the bout. It looks to me like Danny Romero Jr. is on his way in this tournament. I can't see him losing this. He was deducted 2 points. But I saw him with a big lead there. And let's get the announcement now from the ring announcer. Let's find out who won this bout.
And our winner in the 119-pound open division weight class, boxing out of the red corner, representing Mexico, Danny Romero.
So Danny Romero wins the fight and goes to 123 wins and 3 losses. A beautiful exhibition by Danny Romero Jr. from New Mexico.